was great.
And speaking of dedicated, selfless people, we need to thank our sponsors. We'd like to bring Jesse and Adina back with us, and JD. It's good to see JD there. Got to say thank you so much for your support for these events, et cetera. And we want to bring back Bo Young and Lieutenant General Harry Radegui, who helped host this event. So we'll start there. I got to say thank you, Harry and Bo. Thank you for helping lead this, for your participation, for your leadership in the programs. I want to say thank you for that. And I think it was a really great day. Anything you guys want to say to wrap up, and then we'll ask our sponsors to do the same.
Well, thanks so much, David. And in fact, it has been an incredible day. I have a different background on now because I had a failure of one of my servers on one network. So, but I didn't trust anybody on it. So anyway, I've switched to a different computer. But such an amazing day today. And I just want to say thanks to the America's Future series, to Murray Media. You both are just such incredible professionals, and it's just such an honor and a privilege to be able to work these series of annual events now that are so meaningful and so revealing and so educational for all of our viewers. And I would also just say thank you to our sponsors who are here on today. You're terrific. You're magnificent. Thanks for allowing us to do this. And then, of course, for all the speakers, amazing that we're able to pull together such incredible, experienced and insightful individuals. And so with all the incredible insights, I know that everything was moving fast, so fast in many of those areas. I'm going to have to go back and review, as even Michelle said, she's going to review some of those about 10 times. But that leads me to also talk about Michelle and America's Future series, because those folks, and Scott, your son, the behind the scenes folks, they have been publishing things. They put things up on LinkedIn immediately after or even during these presentations. I've been trying to keep up as best I can with providing some comments to those things, but it just underlines the fact that Michelle already has the recordings up. She's already got very important messages and pictures of our sponsors and our presenters today. Again, it's just been an amazing day. Thanks for letting me just make those comments. Thanks.
We appreciate those.
I would just say, I think Harry said it all. The only thing I would say, Harry, if your server's overheated, you should probably talk to JD about his, and he could hook you up.
Liquid cooling.
That's it.
Anyway, great day again. All the folks behind the scenes really did spectacular work, and we just, the quality of the content was super. So well done, team, and real honor to be a part of it. Thanks.
Appreciate you saying that. And, I think we peaked in the 600s or so. We had 850 or so people registered. We peaked around 650 or so during the day. We've always had 200, 300, 400 people. And I think that's a testament to the people speaking, the topics, et cetera, how interesting these are throughout the day. And especially in today's world where COVID has zoomed us out, to have that kind of stickiness tells me that the programming must be good, right? So that's a testament to that. So I want to thank everybody for that. And I'd like to thank Jesse and Adina for your sponsorship, et cetera, and your participation in the program. Just wondered if there's any sort of takeaways, any things that you guys would like to share before, and I'd like JD to do the same thing before we say goodbye.
I had a few takeaways. First of all, I'd like to congratulate General Keith Alexander once again for receiving the Radegui Award, and another thank you for the many years of service that he's done. He's served our nation. I'd also like to thank all the participants today. This was, as General Radegui just said, I mean, it it was quite impressive and really, it was very educational in a lot of ways. Retired Brigadier General Peter Zwack got us started with what I'm going to paraphrase from Major General Young's remarks, a dynamite discussion of Vladimir Putin's disappointment, displeasure, disillusionment of his own country's history since 1989. So it was quite a kickoff to start the day. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It was a wide-ranging discussion from venture funding, dual use technology, talks about machine learning, AI, all of it. I mean, there's a lot there. And really, Scott Murray said it best. You probably need to, go to grad school for 4 semesters to really do justice to unpack everything that we've learned today or we heard today. I mean, really, there's so much. I mean, ethical AI, zero trust, autonomy platforms, private 5G, serious gaming, El Parasol in Los Alamos. And Tom Kenny's discussion, this really kind of struck me, was Tom Kenny's discussion on explainability. I really thought that was pretty insightful and as a way for us to think about retrospectives of our own decision making. I mean, I really thought that was a very good discussion, and I got a lot out of it personally. And the commercial panel, they really made me feel good about about the construction of our network and about the people involved, about the brilliant people that we have working on our behalf and looking out for us. So that made me feel good. Sam Ryan's DOD panel seemed to be crying out for a secure multimodal data container, multimodal media data container, which we have. So it seemed to be something that might be useful. So anyway, I really enjoyed the leadership discussion between Secretary Hondo and Hondo Gertz and General Alexander. Thank you for that. As an entrepreneur, you must be able to laugh at yourself and you must remain calm no matter how bad things can become. We all know that the sun will always come out. So there's always a brighter day. So.
Well said.
And finally, I want to thank Adina for her leadership in See Here as our CEO and getting us and keeping us moving forward. Ken Lunzinger he's our Chief Innovation Officer, for his vision and creativity, and for introducing us to David Hamilton, which,
don't fire him.
No.
I'll hold that against him.
Okay.
And I'd like to thank Joe Laban, our newest team member. He just joined us in the last month, and wow, did he shine today. So I'm really proud of him. And another bit of learning that we got was I learned a few more acronyms. Strap fine, tack fine, and I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more where those came from. So anyway, again, I want to thank everyone for today's presentation. It was very insightful, and thank you.
Glad to have you. Adina?
Well, I'm going to keep it very short. So Jesse did good. He covered everything. So thank you so much, David Hamilton, for this event. You and Michelle, this is incredible. I know that our team has walked away with so much more information, people and places we need to be reaching out to. So again, thank you. And I look forward to the happy hour. And I hope everyone does attend the awards on April 13th as well.
Thank you for that. Yeah, we're going to give a big plug on the Magellas dinner here in Dallas that you guys are the title sponsor for. Appreciate that. Everybody needs to know about their capability. So that's one of the purposes of this event. I can't do it justice, but they make you more secure and they make you more efficient and effective. So everybody needs to understand the shift technology. Check out See Here. And then I've got to say to JD, hey, thank you again for your sponsorship and support over the years or so, past year or so. And I mean, none of this works if you don't have the computing power to make these great technologies, to leverage them. And so people need to know about your technology. And JD, I'd love to get your thoughts on that and your thoughts on the day.
Well, thank you. And wow, Jesse, you were really paying attention. That's wonderful because there's a lot being said. So I'm sure it was like drinking from a fire hose. This is TMG Corps' third event, I believe, that we've sponsored for America's Future Series and working with Murray Media. So, you know, at some point you think it just can't get any better. Well, I stand corrected. Today was outstanding. The panel discussions, the engagement with the commercial folks, just amazing. So again, I'm going to keep it short just to say I'm honored and blessed to be able to be in a position to sponsor something like this. As long as there's a breath in my lungs, I'll continue to do that. You know that. And if we can get the message across of the type of technologies that TMG Corps has developed, which again is to help the national security and otherwise, as well as being a commercially viable technology. Again, thank you for the leadership, for the hosting, gentlemen, for today. And I'm looking forward to the award ceremony. We're going to be there with bells on and to support you guys. And looking forward to the next round of discussions.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And the award ceremony that JD and Jesse and Adina are referring to is the Magellan Award here in Dallas on April 13th. And it is where we honor General Dunford for his extraordinary support I should say, service to our nation, both in uniform and out, in the memory of Maggie Magellan, the most heavily decorated 82nd Airborne officer. General Petraeus is hosting that, and it is a fundraiser for Semper Fi and the America's Fund, which are both led by General Dunford. So check out our website. We hope you can come. We'd love for you to do that. Then I'd like to say there are just 2 or 3 other things people need to know about. One is, as people mentioned, there's a lot to the day. It's all recorded. It's all going to be on YouTube. You can go out to the America's Future Series YouTube and download or view any of these sessions. They're all broken apart, and they'll all be up within a week, usually sooner than a week. There's some other people I need to thank, which is Millennium Space, of course, Murray Media. And I want people to be on the lookout for this tech database. We're creating a single repository for all the tech solutions like the ones that we've got here that everybody in the national security apparatus can seek out and decide whether or not they want to leverage those. So this is, we're working with Baylor with Blueprints Labs. It's called the Simple Ideas Tech Database, and hope people will look out for that. This is going to be an opportunity for free for solutions providers to be put into this universal database. We've gotten a commitment from DIU, AFWorks, SoftWorks, NableX, all the rest, to use this database to do tech scouting. So please look for that. I just can't thank you guys enough. You guys are great servant leaders. You're very generous with your time and your treasure. Can't thank you enough for your support. It's an honor to see you all again. And yes, please join us in April, and then for our Space Innovation Summit on 7/11. Look out for that. Thank you so much, everyone.
Fantastic. Thanks, everybody. Conversations extraordinaire. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, and don't forget the Dual Use Technology Summit happy hour coming up. Log into that, and it's not over yet. Bye now.